Okay, let's look at substitution into formulas. A formula is a mathematical rule usually written using pronumerals. So for example, the area of a rectangle. The formula is area equals length times width. So that's a formula. We can use substitution to determine the answer to the area of a rectangle. So if we know that the length of the rectangle is 10 metres and the width is 7 metres, we can substitute in there length 10, width 7 to get the area to be 70 metres squared. So we can use substitution in formulas. So let's look at the example from the textbook. The formula for the voltage in an electrical circuit can be found using the formula V equals IR. V is voltage in volts, I is the current in amperes, and R is the resistance. It asks us to find V if I is 2 and R is 10. So what we do, we want to find V. We are told that I is 2 and we are told that R is 10. So we substitute those in. So I'm told that I is 2 and I'm told that R is 10. So I just substitute those into the formula and then I work out that the voltage is 20 volts. In the second example here, V is equal to IR, and I am told that in this example, I is 20 and R is 10. So I substitute in 20 and 10, and the answer to that one is V is equal to 200 volts. So we've used substitution into these formula to work out the answers. Let's look at this example. Our formula was V is equal to IR. This time it tells us what V is and it tells us what R is. So in place of V, I'm going to write 300 because I'm told that V is 300. So instead of V, I'm writing 300. I then write equals I, because I don't know I, and I times that by 600 because we're told that R is 600. So instead of R, I'm putting 600. So I've substituted in there. Then what I do, 300 is equal to I times 600 is 600 I. We're trying to calculate I, so we're trying to find out what I is. So as you know, I like to put the unknown thing on the left hand side, so I'm just going to totally switch the sides there. And I'm trying to find I. So if I divide this by 600, that cancels and I'm left with I on its own. But I must remember I also need to divide that side by 600. So I is equal to 300 divided by 600. 300 goes into itself once, it goes into 600 twice. So I is equal a half or 0.5. And remember, we're told up here I is the current in amperes. So the answer I is equal to half or 0.5 amperes. So what we have done with formulas, so here's an example here, we use formulas in measurement and substitute in. So with formulas, we can substitute in to come up with the answer.